Isn't it so funny how we all walk around, never even thinking of the days under the ground, the drive and ambition taking over our lives. For this world, for the fame, for the power do we strive. Our minds made up, whatever it takes, to feed the desires that this heart makes. Why don't we know? How do we stay within the boundaries of the right way? When we step out of our homes in the middle of the day, do we ever think when's the end of my stay? Someone dies in the news right in front of your face. Do we ever think when's my turn in the grave? To read all the tales of the kings of the
Hello my dear students, how are you? I hope you are fine. Welcome back again to our channel. Today we have a new lesson from Travels 6, Module 2, Unit 4, Student Book, page 44, Part 2 and 3. Our lesson today is about vocabulary. The lesson today is divided into two parts. Pay attention. The first part is phrasal verbs with come, and second part is prepositional phrases. Let's start with phrasal verbs. With come. From the very beginning, we want to know what is the definition of a phrasal verb. Let us see. Here, phrasal verb is a phrase which consists of a verb and a preposition, or an adverb that changes the meaning of the verb. The pattern of our lesson today here will be a verb plus one preposition or more, and every time we change the preposition, the meaning of the verb will be completely changed. Okay? From the very beginning, we want to know what is the meaning of the verb come. The verb come means to get to a particular place, or to move, or travel towards the speaker or with the speaker. Here is the meaning of the word come, or the verb come. Let us see the word or the verb come in phrasal verbs or with a preposition. Here an example. The purpose of the plaque was to communicate some basic information about humankind to any intelligent species that might come across. Here come across is a phrasal verb. Come across the spacecraft. Here we have some new meaning of new words. Here the purpose. The purpose means the reason or the goal. The goal of the black. What do you mean by the word black? Black means tablet board made of wood or metal, or something with writing on it that you hang on the wall. The purpose of the plaque was to communicate some basic information about humankind. Here the word humankind means the human race or human beings. To any intelligent means smart, species that might come across. We will know and we will have the meaning for the phrasal verb come across later. The spacecraft means a vehicle made to travel in outer space. Okay, let us know the meaning of the word come across. Come across means to find by chance. Okay, let's move to another point. Let's go to the meaning or the new meanings of the verb come with the prepositions. Let us see. Here we have the verb come about. Come about is a phrasal verb. It means to occur, especially by chance, or find, or happen. Okay? To occur, or especially by chance, or it means happen. For example, can you tell us how the accident came about? Here, the verb came about means how the accident came about, how the accident happened. Okay? Let us see the verb come across. Come across is a phrasal verb. It means to discover something you weren't looking for. Or it has another meaning, to find by chance. For example, I came across some very old photos in the attic. Okay, here's the word came across, find by chance. Okay, come into. Come into means to inherit. Before we go to the example, we want to know the verb inherit. What inherit means? It means to receive money or possessions from someone after the person has died. Okay, let's see the example. My father came into a lot of property when my grandpa passed away. Passed away means died. Okay, here's the word or the verb come round. Come round means to regain consciousness after fainting. To regain consciousness. And pay attention, it's come round, not come around. When we add a here, come around, it means to recover from illness. Okay? Right. Then we have the word come up against. Come up against is a phrasal verb. So it means to deal with something difficult. To deal with something difficult or to face. Okay? The last one, come up with. It's a phrasal verb also. It means to think of an idea or solution to something. Okay? Here we have an example. I have come up with a great idea concerning the project. Let's move to the exercise. Match the phrasal verbs in bold with their meanings. Number 1. I don't understand how this fire could have come about. Come about means, let us see. Come about means happen. Here the verb come about means happen. Let us see number 2. He came into a lot of money when his wealthy uncle died. He came into. Here the word came into means, let us see. Came into means to inherit a lot of money when his wealthy. Wealthy means rich. Number 3. Can you believe the crazy stories he comes up with sometimes? Come up with. It means think of. Come up with means think of. Number 4. The boy fainted. Pay attention here to the word fainted. Fainted means to lose consciousness for a short time. To lose consciousness for a short time. But fortunately means likely he came round a few minutes later. Came round means to regain consciousness. To regain consciousness. Number 5. The organization has come up against a lot of criticism for the way it spends its money. The organization has come up against. It means to face a lot of criticism. Here the word criticism means disapproval. Okay? Let's move to the second part. Let's move to the second part. Here the second part is prepositional phrases. From the very beginning, we want to know the definition for prepositional phrases. Let us see. Here, prepositional phrase means is a modifying phrase consisting of a preposition, for example, on, in, with, and its object, for example, noun or pronoun. The phrases here will follow this pattern. Pay attention. Here we will have the pattern preposition plus word plus preposition. For example, in order to, in front of, with a view to. Okay? Okay. Here we have look at the extract from the text on page 43 and note the phrase in bold. Can you think of any other phrases following the pattern preposition plus word plus preposition? Here the example. Like the pioneer plaque, the record was created with a view to. With a view to. Here the phrase means with the goal of. With the goal of. Or with a view to communicating information about our world to alien life forms. Pay attention to the word alien. The word alien means, as an adjective, it means strange or not familiar. But as a noun means relating to creatures from outer space or another planet. Okay? Okay. Let us move to our dictionary to know more about our prepositional phrases. Let's move to our dictionary. Here we have as a result of is a prepositional phrase. It means because of. For example, as a result of walking for hours in the rain, he got a nasty cold. We have be in need of. It means used to say that somebody or something needs or requires something. For example, the car is in need of total repair. Means it needs total repair. We have the prepositional phrase in addition. In addition to, it means besides or apart from. For example, in addition to cooking dinner, my mom had to clean the house too. Okay? We have in comparison to. In comparison to means comparing two things or people. For example, the buildings in Athens are small in comparison to the buildings in New York. Okay? In contact with. It means in touch with. For example, I haven't been in contact with Peter for almost a year. Okay. Here we have in favor of. It means used to say that somebody approves of or is in engagement with something. In agreement with something. For example, Mr. Jenkins is in favor of donating the money to a children's charity. security. In relation to. In relation to means concerning. Concerning. For example, I have an announcement to make in relation to last month sales. We have in reply to. In reply to, it means as an answer to somebody or something. For example, I'm writing in reply to your letter of complaints. On account of. On account of means because of. The flight was cancelled on account of heavy storm. On the heavy storm. Here we have on behalf of, in the place of somebody. On behalf of the manager, I would like to thank you all for your cooperation. With a view to, with the aim of, or with the goal of. We hired a sailing boat with a view to touring in the Greek islands in summer. With regard to means regarding or concerning. For example, now with regard to your school marks, you need to start trying a lot harder. The last one, with the exception of, apart from. With the exception, for example, with the exception of Martin, everyone was at school today. Let's move to our exercise. Complete the sentences with the words in the box. We have account, addition, behalf, comparison, contact, exception, favor, need, regard, relation, reply, result. Number 1. I would like to welcome you to the company on space of the managing director. Here, pay attention to the word managing director means general manager. I would like to welcome you to the company on what? On behalf of. On behalf of the managing director. Number 2. Do you think this is a better hotel in space to the one where we stayed last night? In what? In comparison to. We want to compare a hotel with another. Number 3. All the members of the council. Council means a group of people gathered to advise or plan. All the members of the council are in space of a total ban on smoking. In what? In favor of. In favor of a total ban on smoking. Number 4. In what? In space to your salary. You will also get bonuses. Bonuses. Pay attention to the word bonuses. It means bonuses means amount of money added to the salary as a reward. Okay? You will also get bonuses, free trips, and a company car. In addition to your salary, you will get bonuses. Number 5. David broke his leg as of a motorbike accident and had to stay in hospital for 3 weeks. David broke his leg as a result of a motorbike accident. As a result of. Number 6. This cottage means small house. This cottage is in bad condition and in space of some painting and redecorating. In what? In need of. It needs to paint again. To be painted again. Number 7. In space to your request for further information. We are sending you a brochure. Pay attention to the word brochure. Brochure means is an informative paper document used in advertising. Okay? In what? In reply to. In reply to your request. Number 8. Everyone has arrived on time with the space of John Williams, with the exception, except John Williams. Number 9. Are you still in space with anyone from our old school? Are you still in contact with? In contact with. Number 10. On the space of the bad weather, the cruise was cancelled. Cruise means a voyage on a ship taken for pleasure. The cruise was cancelled. On what? On account of the bad weather. Number 11. I am afraid there is no news yet in space to your application. In what? In relation to your application. Number 12. Scotland Yard. Scotland Yard, pay attention to the word Scotland Yard, is the main police station in London. Scotland Yard is continuing its inquiries. Inquiries means formal investigations with space to the disappearance of Claire. With what? With regard to the disappearance of Claire. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time. God bless you.